I'm hoping that everybody understood the conversation. And if there was anybody here who appreciates this explanation, please let me know in the comments below if this was helpful or if I wasted everybody's time for 2 minutes. When we talk about margin, it's a concept that since we're investors and we often talk to investors, we figure kind of everybody knows what that is. But if you see an interest rate at 6%, your bank is not making 6% on your money. Margin is the Fed loans money to banks and banks loan money to banks at what is called the Fed rate, which I believe right now is what, 5.25 or 5.0 or something like that.
4.75 to 5, 4.75 to 5. They call it 4.85, something like that.
Right. And we're expecting one more bump probably in the next month or so per your update this morning. So if it's coming out at 4.85 from the Fed, then you're getting a 6% interest rate. The margin is the gap between what they borrowed it at and what they lent it to you at. And then if you want to get into fractional lending, they're even making more money than that. But that's what's being made on your loan. So when lending fear gets stronger, when things get more uncertain, that margin opens. They put a bigger amount of profit to mitigate the risk of the fear that's going on. When competition gets fierce and lending fear is a little more stable, that margin gets compressed. So even though the Fed rate might go up a little, we might see that, like Mike talked about, below 6% or at 6%, which causes this demand. So even if interest rates come down, these other things we're talking about, Matt mentioned debt to income ratio, credit score, the amount of the down payment, all of those things, I think are going to happen. I think lending is going to get stricter and stricter for I would say the rest of this year, which makes cash purchases more attractive, a Burr project more difficult. And for me, I think slow and steady wins the race. Fix your credit score, save the down payment, and be ready for the deals because harder lending means less competition. So if you've taken the time to get ready, you could be positioned really well.
I like Portugal Dion. He's very agreeable to everything I had to say.